Okay, so welcome to our podcast. This is a little bit different today because this podcast is a spin-off of our radio show. We just start talking. We just go. So thanks for jumping on my podcast. So I was going to say,
thanks for having me.
So I don't really do a lot of research, you know?
Okay.
I just kind of start to talk and find things out.
Yeah.
But because you are very young, right?
Yeah.
What are you, 15?
Yes, I'm 15.
Yeah, so I went to your Instagram yesterday, and there was just so much information on Instagram, and I got mad at myself because I was like, man, why did I do that? I just want to find things out about you. But because I was nervous because you're 15.
Yeah.
And then I saw in your story something that I was like, it pumped me up. Okay. And I was going to ask you about this on your stories, but I was going to ask you about your dad. Because I saw the video where you were driving and you were all excited to come home and see your dad.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Right now, I'm a dad of 3 boys. Yep. So for me, it was cool to see you excited to see your dad.
Oh yeah.
And then when the driveway opens up and your dad's cool with tattoos and stuff, I was like, this is real. I can't wait to get into this. So tell me about your relationship with your dad.
I mean, yeah. So basically, I'll give you the whole rundown. We've been in LA for 6 months, 7 months now, just working. And my dad's been home. He's a firefighter, and he's been basically affording for us to live out there. Because me and my mom bought a place out there, and we've been working out there, and she's there with me. And so my dad has to pay the bills and stuff. So my dad works from home, and I haven't seen him in forever. I stop by in Arizona every once in a while. I'll come for my brother had a baby, and then we came home for Thanksgiving, and now we're here for Christmas. Mm-hmm. So but it's really quick, and this is the longest time I've been home for a long time, and so it's just I love my dad so much. He's my hero. He's taught me how to go out into the world and be a gentleman and be respectful and work hard and get what you want, and yeah, he's the best. I love my dad.
God,
so
awesome.
It was cool. And he loves, how do I put this? Not overdo things, but you love to get there was, for an example, we went to a gas station one time, and without me even asking, he got my favorite candy. Mm-hmm. He'll do things where you don't even have to ask. So he goes the next level. So we got home and he made that whole entire paper thing. He did the lights, mm-hmm. He did everything. And he did that for me and my mom. He didn't have to do that. He did it though.
So that was you and your mom coming home together?
Yeah, that was me and my mom coming home together.
And what is your favorite candy for the gas station?
Ooh, my favorite candy, it changes a lot.
So what did he get you that day?
I think it was a Snickers.
So in a way though, he's contributing to your tooth decay. So maybe that's not so great.
Yeah, unbelievable.
No, Justin, can you pop down with us? Can you sit down? sit. Because I got a lot of questions for you, but also the dad point of view.
Heck yeah.
Right? So
check.
Yeah, you're in, brother. How did that make you feel when you saw him? When you saw that video?
Yeah, it's super sweet. I mean, you don't do things for, to get recognition. That's just who I am. I like doing things for. Yeah. My kids, my family,
That's the word I was
how many kids you have?
3. So his brothers are my stepkids. They're 28 twins. One just had a baby. One just got married this year.
Oh wow!
And then Rex doing his thing. So it's been a crazy year. But no, I mean that's probably why I'm a firefighter. That public service thing. I like giving back.
Everyone loves a firefighter.
Yeah,
We're a firefighter for who?
Tempe.
Oh, for Tempe.
Yeah.
My nephew-in-law is a firefighter for Phoenix.
Okay.
And my son. My son, when he was 21, he was going to wanted to be a Marine, then he wanted to be a firefighter. Mm-hmm. So they took him on a ride along, and I think in one day he saw it all.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess he went on a fire, he went on a car accident, he went on whatever, and he was pretty traumatized.
That's kind of how I was. I went the first day, and I raced BMX growing up, mm-hmm. and so did the X Games a couple times, and all I was doing was riding my bike, and just thought life was good. And then I did a ride along and saw it was a crazy day like that.
Right.
And in my head, I go, people are dying everywhere. Yeah. I need to learn at least CPR.
Yeah.
I get triggered. And that weekend I found a CPR class just so I had it. So I was like, man, I'm kind of naive to the world here, And then then I started going to school for that stuff. But
how long have you been a firefighter?
20 years.
Wow. Are you from here?
Yep. Born and raised.
Where'd you go to high school?
Ironwood, and then I graduated from Mountain Ridge.
Oh, right on, man. Claremont or Chandler High.
Okay.
Chandler. Okay, so how did this happen? Like, how do you get? I've seen the videos you playing the drums. I've seen so much I want to get to, but how do you get to where you are? How do you when did you start?
Yeah, so basically, music has been in our household forever. Like, we've been a music family. Like he said, he's X Games, like BMX. Like, our family's been extreme sports, and goes with sports, goes with music. So we've always been listening to that stuff. And for my 5th birthday, I asked for a drum set. I don't know why. We've been to concerts forever, but I just wanted a drum set for my 5th birthday. And that day kind of changed my life. I practiced every day. He found this place called School of Rock. I started taking lessons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I learned the guitar, bass. I learned how to play keys. I learned how to sing, kind of. And then now I know how to sing. But, that day, like, I just don't know what clicked in me. I've been to live shows. Like, my mom, when she was pregnant with me, like, she would take me to shows. And she said, like, I'd be, like, kicking and stuff. So I feel like I've always had rhythm and just music in me, and I feel like that was like my way of expressing myself.
Are you a drummer? Like, do you say you're a drummer?
Yeah, I say I'm a drummer.
Yeah. So you did take drum lessons?
Yes,
well.
I took drum lessons.
Because I saw you going to town on one of your videos, and I was like, dang, dude.
We got the kit, and then I was like, all right, if I'm going to have this noisy instrument in the house, like, let's make sure we know how to play it.
Right.
And he was pretty...
But, I mean,
like,
off the bat,
he would hold a rhythm, and I was like, all right, maybe he's got something here. And then the school at the time didn't take kids that young.
Oh, yeah, this is actually a cool story. So, like, sorry.
No, you're good.
But,
yeah. So polite.
School of Rock, we went there, and yeah, they didn't take kids. I was 5. They were like, we don't take kids that young. And my dad was like, can you just try it? And the guy was like, all right, we'll just do like a trial lesson. 45 minutes later, I come back, and they're like, yeah, he's good. And now every School of Rock takes kids from that age and beyond. So I kind of started
Is School of Rock
younger.
The Alice Cooper thing or the other one? There's two different.
There's two.
Solid Rock is the Alice Cooper thing.
That's right. School of Rock did my wife and I have a dog rescue. We do this huge festival once a year, and we have big bands play. And this is the first year, a month ago, we had 3 bands from School of Rock open up the whole show.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a pretty big.
That's really cool.
We had Gym Class Heroes. We had who else?
Oh, that was the one. Did you work with Katya?
Yeah.
Riot Night. Yeah.
She's
a great friend of ours.
Katya,
She's awesome.
She is.
Yeah, he's played Riot Night, her venue, the show that she puts on at Rock Bar.
Oh yeah, Rock Bar.
Yeah,
so
she's the best.
Yeah.
I've played that place a couple of times. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's great.
It's funny because he'll be in there and like everyone's obviously drinking over age, and he's this. I mean, you played what at like 11 or 12, and people are like, they would walk in and they're like, why the hell is there a kid here? And they're like, just wait, and then he jumps up on the stage.
But are you just drumming, or are you?
So I did like a DJ set. I would drum, and me and my producer Shay, we would come up with we'd take like a bunch of like the emo songs and then pack them into one thing, and I would just drum over them. And then I would hop on the guitar, play guitar for one song, and then hop back on the drum.
It's a really sick show.
Are you still doing that? Or
no,
you've evolved now because you're in LA doing stuff?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I would have loved to see that at Rock Bar.
Yeah. I definitely haven't like grown out of it, but it's definitely like on to the next thing, wherever the wind takes me.
Because Rock Bar, they do fundraisers for our dog rescue.
Okay.
They have like the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles have got a club, and they do whatever there once a week, and they raise all this money for our dog rescue.
That's so cool.
And man, that's wild that you're there all the time.
Yeah.
I can't wait my wife's gonna be so excited. Wow. So now you're in LA. Like that.
Yes.
Was there a conversation? Something happened to be like you're like, hey, we got to get him out to LA for him to launch. To be what he's got to be. Everyone always starts in LA, right?
Yeah, and it wasn't even like we went out there. It was just projects came up. So he was on the Disney show working with Selena Gomez, Wizards Beyond Waverly Place.
Was that the one 10 years later or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was a guest star for 4 episodes on that. And then we had been in talks with this producer who was putting this band together since like March. And then that just kind of came to fruition right when that show ended. Mm-hmm. And so they started their boot camp for that band. For like 5-6 months. That's
the thing. I think I saw you playing or talking about the single or playing a clip of it on your Instagram, right? So what's the band called?
JYT, Just Your Type.
Okay, good. Is there anybody involved in that?
Yeah, so it's me and 4 other boys. It's a boy band. We're signed to Republic Records, and we're signed to this producer by the name of Freddie Wexler. He's like a multi-platinum producer, and he basically put this band together, but also we kind of like chose each other. Mm-hmm. So like we all had like mutuals, like everybody kind of recommended each other. And it's been like 6-month boot camp and just.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But is any of it being filmed?
Yeah.
It's not. Is it going to be a show?
It's going to be a docuseries, yeah,
Oh,
on,
it is? Okay.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Because you know the Simon Cowell just dropped that one.
Yeah.
And you know it's funny. Without knowing I was going to talk to you, I was talking about this. Nothing against Simon Cowell, but I watched it and I was like, I don't think this band has it. Like One Direction, you could tell that band had it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And the hook to your song, I liked it a lot. I was like,
Thank
there's
you.
something. And plus, he's got a thing. You know it.
No.
He's got a thing. You got the X factor, bro. You got it.
Well, thank you. But
Plus,
I'm
you
a little
can't-
biased. I mean, he's got it now.
Plus, you can't deny or look at the Bieber comparisons, right? You get that. Must get that a lot.
I get that a lot, yeah.
We were his first interview. Bieber's first interview ever in the radio was on our radio show.
You're joking.
No, we're actually in his first movie.
That's amazing.
I know.
That's so cool.
And then we had him on the phone, and then he came in and he broke his leg. So he was in pajamas, and he had a cast on his leg.
I remember that. I've seen pictures of that.
He was like 16. He came in our studio and hung out. And then,
That's crazy.
Same with Selena Gomez too. We had her on many, many times.
Wow, that's
awesome.
so cool.
Yeah, Bieber's choreographer is their choreographer, Nick DeMura.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nick
Or
DeMora.
DeMora,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've been working with Nick DeMora this entire boot camp, and he was Justin's choreographer and dancer and creative director. And so he's been like teaching us and getting a bunch of his buddies in, and Jay Blaze, who's Chris Brown's choreographer, and Tucker Barkley, who's done Janet Jackson and like a bunch of people, Britney Spears. So he's getting like all his buddies together, and they all worked with Justin on like Purpose Tour and stuff. So
So you got all the parts, right?
It's crazy. Yeah,
it's
the people they're
insane.
working with and songwriters and stuff.
It's
pretty
crazy.
So where in LA are you guys?
We're in North Hollywood. Is it Burbank?
Yeah,
Right.
right on the
Right.
right on
North
the
Hollywood,
border, yeah.
Burbank area.
Have you been there? Do you have to go out there a lot or every once in a while?
I try to go as much as I can.
Right, so
Yeah,
you
just
fly
with
into
work and
Burbank?
stuff. But yeah, Burbank's
So you guys
super
bought
easy.
a place there?
Well, I mean, signed a lease kind of apartment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it. And so then is it every day you're doing stuff with the band?
Every day, wake up, dance for like 6 hours, do singing, record in the studio, do interviews, do like music videos, like everything.
When's the song officially come out?
So What You Want is out now.
It is?
It's out now, and then we have a new single coming out end of January-ish.
JYT.
JYT, yeah.
Just your type.
Yeah.
That's. Are you loving this?
It's
Or-
awesome, man. They got the swagger. It's funny transition. It's cool because he grew up in like the punk rock metal world and he's
Yeah.
played with all these different bands, toured. He's got songs that he wrote and produced with different artists that kind of are the spectrum, like hip hop. He did stuff with Futuristics that's from Arizona. Dropout
heavy
Kings that were from
metal,
here.
Dropout
Yeah, like
Kings.
trap metal stuff. Sorry X, Authority Zero. Jason Zvor did a song with him. And so it's like such a transition going into like the pop world, and singing and dancing and stuff. So
Yeah.
we kind of talked about it. I was like, be prepared. You're probably going to get some haters that are like, dude, where's the drumming thing? And I go,
Yeah.
he's 15. It was like, do everything.
I was talking about it. I was like, I never in my entire life would I chose to be in a boy band. I would have never have chosen that. And like me, I've always been the person to like set goals, and this is actually not good, but like I've set goals and like I have to do it by this age, this, and I've kind of just like let that go and be like, I'm just gonna go wherever it takes me. And it's like, in my eyes, everything happens for a reason. So like I get this call and come out to LA and be a part of this project. Well, let's see what this is about. And if it feels right and I go with my gut feeling, then then it's right for me. So like the people that like my true fans, and I was going through some of my comments the other day on like a post I did, and like people were like, "I'm your day one. Like I've been here," and I'm like, I appreciate those people that like have gone through the journey of like heavy metal drummer, punk rock, and now he's in a boy band. Like that's the other end of the spectrum, and they're still with me. So I think that was like the most important part I was trying to get across, like that I really appreciate those people that like have just like me, not what
Watched
I do.
your
just-
journey, like
they
grow
just
as an
like me
artist
as a human being.
But you also got to be prepared for the haters and not pay attention
yeah.
to them because they're gonna. No matter, my dad used to tell me, no matter how big you get, people always want to bring you down.
Yep.
But also, enjoy it too.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
yeah.
say you have your goals. Did you write them down? Or
Yeah,
is it-
I have a journal. I write my goals down. I write my goals down for the day, and I write my goals down for the week. And I write if I did my goal for the day and what I need to work on.
Where'd you get that from?
My mom was like, she had this notebook. She was like, because LA, the industry in general is like, it's
crazy.
it's an insane place.
Right.
Like I've been in the industry for a while, but not like this. And you lose yourself. Like you get caught in things and you're like, what is happening? What is happening with me? What is happening with them? Like I've learned so much in the past 6 months than I have in my entire life. And so you lose like track of like what you really are here for. And so my mom was noticing it, and she was like, here's this, you need to sit down and journal every day. And I was like, okay. And so I started doing it, and I feel like it's really helped, like setting goals.
It's incredible. The fact that you're doing it at 15 is fantastic.
Awesome.
It's
going to be a game changer for you, especially when you write down your goals and you start hitting them and you start seeing it works.
Oh yeah, it keeps myself in check. Like I noticed, I think I've been doing it for like 5 months now, and I noticed like 2 times I didn't hit my goal, and I was like, damn it, like I was so upset with myself.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next day, I'm just gonna get right back to it.
You're so well spoken for 15, right? I mean,
awesome.
Did you talk like that at 15?
No,
I mean, I was like,
I've definitely learned it from him. Like I said, he's taught me everything. So is my mom.
What about school? Are you going to school?
Yeah, so this is the first year I've been homeschooled. I've been to public school my entire life. I love school. I love learning. And so this was the first year that I was like, I can't go to public school anymore. I'll get in trouble. So I had to go to homeschool. I had to do online school. I'm still enrolled in the school here, just on the online version. So, which is cool. I can still go to like dances, games, and stuff, which I would love to. I haven't yet.
Are you playing any sports?
For fun. Nothing.
But I would assume the exercise is the dancing, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But they still hit the gym. It's cool. All the kids live in the same complex.
Oh, they do?
And so
we
like
all
they'll go to
have
the gym
place.
either before they go and whatever.
Yeah, so.
Well, you would assume that just judging by other people, I mean, your path is your path. You're going to go your own path.
Yep.
But the way you look at it, it's like the boy band and then the breakout.
Yep.
Right? And it's, I don't know if you put that in your goals, but
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could clearly see
Yeah.
you doing a solo thing too,
Oh,
which
yeah.
it's a great story.
I would love to. I mean, that's kind of my dream. I feel like the boy band would just be like a stepping stone.
Yeah,
and
totally.
I feel
go on
like
tour, from 15 to 19 or 15,
gosh,
and then you go solo, and then you do stadium tours. Like, are you watching the Taylor Swift documentary? Have you seen it yet?
No, I have not, but I've seen it on Disney Plus, the advertisement. I have to watch it though.
She's dropped 4 episodes. I've seen all 4 already, and I think it's episode 3. It starts off, and you probably had this footage. It starts off, I mean, her being a babe, like opening up the present, and it's a guitar.
Yeah.
And then you see her strumming it, and she's like 5.
Yeah. He has the video
Yeah,
of
we
me
got
opening
videos
up
of
the drum
him.
set,
Right.
and I'm like, what?
Right. And then you see like Bieber's last album. I think he sampled himself
Yep.
in the album playing drums, and he was like 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that right there, that whole beat thing.
Yeah.
Because you know, when I've been talking to Tyler, our producer, for a while about you popping on, right? He was telling me about you, and I was like, that'd be cool. Let's get some drums in here, right? And then I thought, hopefully I can talk to you again, because I had a couple surprises for you that I was working on. One being, you know who Frankie Muniz is?
Yeah.
Frankie was in a show called Malcolm in the Middle, and
He drives in NASCAR now.
yeah, he drives for NASCAR.
Really?
He also, but he made a bunch of movies. Cody Banks. He was a huge child star.
Yeah.
Huge
Before
child
your
star.
time, but he was really popular.
He was, and a lot of child stars crash and burn.
Yeah.
He didn't. Part of that is because of his dad. He says a lot of his dad. And he moved to Arizona, and he moved down the street from me. So we play basketball every once in a while. But one of the things he did, he became a drummer in a band, and the band toured around the United States. And it was a lot of fun watching the band play. Awesome. And now he's
That's
got,
sick.
I think they're doing a Malcolm in the Middle revival, and he drives for NASCAR. But at one point I thought it'd be great to get him in here and talk to you.
That'd be
because
cool.
he stayed
lived
clean.
it. Yeah,
he's
you get that.
never took a sip of alcohol.
Yep.
He never did drugs. In fact, he has a tattoo that says 0 on his arm because he's done 0 bad things. But he's a hell of a drummer.
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
I'm surprised with this. Then here's the other surprise. That was one surprise. And now that I say it, will probably never happen.
gonna say.
This next one is a long
Spoil
shot.
it.
This is a long shot, but I set up 2 friends of mine, a guy and a girl, on a date. Right? They hit it off. I think they're engaged. They live together. Her brother-in-law. So I look at it like she owes me a favor. Her brother-in-law is Lars from freaking Metallica.
What?
Yeah, and I thought I had it all in my head already. Like he would be standing behind the curtain over here. We have drum set, and I talked to you about it, and then he'd come in. And so that's a favor I got to pull. But hey, man,
All right.
I set you guys up.
That's right.
Right? Anyway.
Got one in the bag, man.
Yeah.
Pull that card.
So who have you met so far in the famous world? Obviously, Selena Gomez.
Yeah. Well, I have to go back. The Kids Tonight Show days.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, when I did the Kids Tonight Show years ago,
Kids in Nitro?
the Kids Tonight Show.
Oh,
It
the
was
Kids Tonight Show.
The kids version of the Tonight Show.
What was that? That was like a Jimmy Fallon thing?
Yeah, I worked with Jimmy Fallon for like 2 months, and we had a place in New York. And
it was on Peacock. They did like
Yeah.
20 some episodes.
I walked
and
to Rockefeller Center every day for work with my mom.
Were
and-
you the host?
Yeah, I was a co-host with a bunch of kids, and we interviewed a bunch of
3
celebrities.
other kids. They actually got nominated for an Emmy.
Yeah,
for
that's how I
Outstanding
have an
Host,
Emmy
yeah.
nomination because of that show.
Does it exist anymore?
It's still on there, yeah, on Peacock.
Yeah, it's still just one season, but yeah,
Why wouldn't they do it again and again and again?
just didn't do what they needed it to do, I guess.
I don't think they promoted it very well because I've never heard of it.
Well, I think what the issue was they put it on a network that was just starting. They should have done it on NBC, but when we released that show, Peacock was just developing.
You're right.
So it wasn't really a big platform everyone was
And
going
COVID
to.
was just kind of coming to an end, but there were still all the restrictions, so it was very
We were on
tight
set with shields and masks and everything.
Oh man, they should redo that, man, because that's a great idea.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
the
but they
best. Our
did-
set
they
was
were-
candy, and we interviewed a bunch of celebrities: Kristen Bell, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh no way.
Oh my God!
but
Kenan
was it
Thompson,
like you were the Jimmy Fallon, or there's several kids that were the?
several Jimmy Fallons? I was like the Jimmy Fallon and Questlove. I played the drums on the show as well.
He had this cool custom like jelly bean kit that SJC Drums made for him. So he was in the corner, the other kids were on the couch, and then they would kind of take turns and split off. but
Interview questions. Yeah.
interview, and then they would play games with the host
That's
or the,
sick.
the guest. And
Did
then,
you keep in contact, like I mean, with the Jimmy Fallon type of person, or
Oh,
no?
I mean,
Yeah, Mom still talks to his sister.
yeah, we still talk to Jimmy Fallon's sister, and I still talk with one of the co-hosts. We play like Oculus together. So yeah,
And they were on the Tonight Show twice. Once to promote it, and then they brought the kids back for like a
with Madonna
Memorial
and then
Day
One
or
Republic.
something.
Wow.
They did like a hot dog.
Madonna walked right by me, and she was like so tiny, and it was crazy. And then Batman and
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton was there.
Wow.
It was crazy. Yeah, bunch
Wait,
of people.
You said Madonna and who else? Oh,
One Republic.
That's the guy that you connect with, Ryan Tedder.
Ryan Tedder. Yeah,
That
I
guy's a
actually
freaking genius.
Fun fact: he wanted to audition me for another boy band.
Oh, really?
He wanted to audition with him and Scooter Braun. They wanted to, and I was like, I'm already in this one. So
You had already signed up with this band?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
a bunch of kids got it. Some of the other kids in the band too. They were trying to audition for everyone. And
What
then
made
Scooter
you
backed out.
What made you lock in with JYT and Republic?
I
Was it
mean-
Republic putting it together?
Freddie Wexler was putting it together.
Wait, Freddie Wexler sounds familiar to me.
He's
He's
done
worked with everyone.
Selena, Justin,
Bieber,
Gaga,
Right.
yeah, Blackpink, Jonas Brothers, like everyone.
God, so you're surrounded by.
He
Crazy.
just oh my God.
But what made you pick them? Like, what made you say yes to that group of people?
So yeah, this is actually a cool story. I was on a Disney project, and I could talk about it now. It was the Mickey Mouse Club. It was the reboot. It never got picked up, but we did a pilot, and we were waiting for it to get picked up, and we got the call from Freddie, and we were literally driving 6 hours from our flight got canceled, and we were like, we have to go to this meeting. We drove 6 hours from Arizona to LA to go meet this guy. It was supposed to be a 3-hour meeting.
I think it was like an hour, and it turned into 4 days.
It turned into 4 days. Isn't that? This is crazy. So then our flight gets canceled. We're driving. I have to sing for him, so I'm like going over my song. Blah blah blah. We get there. As we're driving there, I get the call that it didn't get picked up, and I'm like, "That's crazy. That the day it didn't get picked up is the day a new opportunity, a new door opens." So I'm like, I was sad, but I was like, "This is happening for a reason."
Happened for a reason.
Hang up the phone, get there. I meet the guy and his wife, and we sit down in his lobby, and he like sits in the chair like this, and then he like gives us the whole story about like his entire catalog. And
This is Freddie Wexler?
Yeah, this is Freddie, and I feel like we just kind of like fell in love with him. Like he just had like this like natural chemistry about him, and I kind of was like, this guy's cool.
It's one of those things from an honest perspective, right? Like you're putting your kid out in this element of things. So like as parents, we were just like eyes wide open, take everything with a grain of salt. It's like, I don't want to like this guy, right?
No,
Because I don't know
I
what
don't
this
want
whole
to
thing is
either.
about. And like any parent would do, you try and vet somebody, you know, it's like, hey, contact everyone we know, make some phone calls.
Had our
Like
team contact
find someone to go,
everybody.
Freddie's great, but, and no one could give us a but. Everyone's like, solid dude, great guy, you know, well respected in the industry.
Yeah.
So it was like having that vibe and the connection, and like he said, it was just kind of you just go with your
So then
gut
he's
and
like
a vibe thing.
So did you have to audition for JYT? that was the audition.
Honestly, I never really auditioned for the
So
band.
you're in the band, and then does Freddie go, here's my 35-page contract, take a look at it?
It was more like 500 pages.
It was, but here's the thing. So we meet this guy, and I'm like, okay, this guy's cool. He's like, all right, so let's go in the studio, let's have you sing and hop on the mic. So I sing just raw for him, and then I hop on the mic, and he gives me the song, and then I sing it. And he's like, his whole entire team's in the studio, and they're like, dude, what the heck? Harvey pops by, the head of the Grammys, the CEO of the Grammys.
Oh,
Harvey Mason.
You know where he's from?
No.
He played basketball at U of A.
I was gonna say, and then I think didn't he say he had a place in Scottsdale?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's an Arizona guy.
So Reck got nominated for a Grammy.
I got
and this was
nominated
like
for
a
a
month
Grammy.
after we were at the Grammys. So we ended up. He walked into the studio and he had his Grammy stuff on, and I was like, "Hey, that was a great show." And he was like, "Huh?" You know, kind of looking at me, and I go, "Yeah, Reck was nominated." And then he went in the booth and they were chit chatting and stuff. So it was just kind of crazy.
I literally was singing, and he walks in, and I was like, he's like, oh, nice to meet you. I was like, dude, I was like nominated for a Grammy, blah, blah, blah. We were talking. It was like crazy. It all happened so fast. And then that day ends. I get into another writing session with the guy. I'm writing with him. I'm like, I really like writing with this guy. Like, he listens to my ideas, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, all right, can you stay another day? Boom. Stay another day. I take a dance class. Can you stay another day? Okay, stay another day.
And I was
Can you
like,
stay
I
another
gotta
day?
fly home. You guys can see.
Yeah, so he flies home. Me and my mom were there, and then he's like, all right, it was awesome meeting you guys. We go back, and then should I say like the solo stuff?
No, I mean, yeah, it was just a mix of like, I'm not sure. He always has tons of projects going on.
He wasn't
so.
sure if I was right for the boy band or if I was better solo. He was trying to figure it out. And then eventually we got to the point where it was band. So we were like, great, let's do the band.
He had all these the kids in mind that he felt like, let's see how they click together.
Yeah.
So a couple of weeks they went out before we kind of got into the boot camp side of things. Like, let's just bring them out and go have fun. Like, let's go play pickleball and, just
Bond with the kids.
Yeah, go have
see how I
dinner. They
like
took them to a
them.
Lakers game and like just did stuff to see how they interacted with each other and made sure they clicked as friends rather than just go, this is the person that you're, working with.
And
it's wild because the story you're telling is like, it feels like it's one of those like, later you'll be looking at life in this incredible path that was like meant to be.
it's insane.
I mean, Harvey Mason Jr. popping in and talking to you, the head of the Grammys after you were not nominated for a Grammy. I mean, it's crazy. It's like your resume right now is like destined for massive greatness.
It was insane. I honestly, like, I never really realized it until I got back to Arizona, and I'm like, Jesus, like,
But you're only
what
15.
happened?
You don't even. The fact that you do realize that at 15 blows. And people are going to eat it up that your dad's a fireman.
Oh yeah,
They're going to eat it up. That's huge. That is so huge. Everybody loves a fireman. Think about it.
Laura,
some
it's
people
okay. You
don't.
don't have anything to worry about. I love you.
Some people don't like cops. Some people don't like the military,
that's
but
true.
everyone loves a fireman.
it's very true.
So when you go back there and the guy, I've been in radio a long time.
Yeah.
And a lot of times artists come through that they work in a single, like Katy Perry. Katy Perry comes in and they were like in a conference room. She's like, "Oh, hey, Katie's I'm gonna sing for you something." And it's like I always felt so awkward for them. You're in a room with 10 people and they're singing, or like different people that come in and they sing, right?
Yeah.
Was that weird for you? So you had to obviously show that you can sing. So you had to sing in front of like 4 people. Probably.
Well, yeah, I got in the studio and he's like, "All right, this is a song I've been working on."
Just
He's
in the
like,
studio though, wasn't ever like it was never like in a lobby or something.
No,
Well, it was initially.
Initially I sang.
We had our meeting, went into the studio, but not like recording or anything. And he was like, "Well, do you have something prepared? Do you want to sing
So
something?"
I stand up and I sing a Bruno Mars song and I just sang it raw. And then he's like, "That was amazing." He was like, "Go into the studio and let's put you on the mic and see how you sound on the mic." Because you can sound very different live and very different on a mic. It's weird. So put me on the mic and I start singing and then people are just coming into the studio. There's probably 10 people near the end. And I was like, what is happening? Meanwhile, this is the first time I've ever been singing in a studio. I've been in many studios in my entire life.
Right.
Drumming, writing,
Maybe done like
guitar.
gang vocals on a
I've maybe
track,
done gang vocals on the album, but first time I've ever sang, and I was like, "This is crazy."
Did it get you a singing coach or anything afterwards?
Once we started boot camp and everything was set in stone, and we got
They're like,
and
"We're
we
gonna
got
teach you how
every
to sing the
kid,
right way."
then we got the best vocal coach there is ever.
Which Bruno song did you sing?
Talking to the Moon.
Oh, I didn't even know that one. Yeah. That's right. Bruno came in and sang it for us in the studio.
He's amazing.
Yeah, but I mean, Talking to the Moon.
Yeah.
That's cool too. You pull a song out no one's ever heard of before.
Yeah.
So you must be a hardcore Bruno fan.
Oh, I am. It's
you met
funny.
him?
You're like a song no one's ever heard before. It's got 2 billion streams.
I've never. I mean, maybe I heard it. If I heard it, I would know. I would think. I mean,
You
I
probably,
know.
you'd probably
Talking
know.
to the moon. Talking to the moon. I don't know.
It's kind of close.
Yeah.
What? That's so. I mean, I know. I know. The guy has massive songs.
Oh, yeah.
It's got 2 billion streams.
Yeah.
No offense, Bruno, if you watch that, I feel
sorry.
totally out of touch there. Oh, wow.
No, he's amazing. I mean, it is one of his lower songs, 2 billions.
But
So,
when you
like-
said you were writing with someone and you liked it, how does that work out? Are you sitting there with a pad of paper?
Yeah, so
And-
he's like, this happened the next day, and he was like, all right, I want to do a writing session. Go back in the studio. It's me and him, and then he invites one of his other friends, and he's written a bunch of songs for Bieber and Ariana and a bunch of people. So me and him sit in the studio, and we're on the piano, and he's playing chords or whatever. And then I'm like, he's like, let's just start with these chords, bah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, change that one. And then I start writing lyrics. And then he comes up with a lyric. I'm like, I like that. Change that word. And then it was like a collaborative process between everybody. And we were like, I don't like that. Play the C major. Play this. It was like we were just figuring out everything. And we wrote the song in like
It's
30
crazy
minutes.
being behind the scenes, watching that creative process happen. I don't think people see it enough. Luckily, like a lot of documentaries are coming out and you get some
Yeah.
behind the scenes footage, but a lot of times it's overlay, with like music playing in the background and they're just
Nothing
showing it.
like
But
it in the moment.
when you sit in the corner and watch these creative minds
Mm-hmm.
work and come up with something and things start clicking, and it's almost like drummers like being in the pocket, and it's like stuff just comes together and then you hear something and you're
Yeah.
like, it blows you away.
It's my favorite thing about music. It's like literally you can just dive into another world. And
But you're so confident too.
Yeah.
Like I would think, being 15 years old with these guys,
Like intimidating.
insecure, or like if they would say, "Hey, what do they think of this line?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I love it." But you're like, change that word.
Yeah.
And do they ever say, "No, I don't want to change that word"? There was never any.
there was never any like shutting my ideas down. They would be like, I'd be like, maybe we can change that word. And he's like, let's change the word, but keep this and then correlate this with this. And it's like hard to explain because it's almost
No,
like
it's
everything
not. You're
happens
doing a great
just
job.
like naturally. And it's like, have you ever seen the movie Soul? Probably not.
Cartoon, right?
Yeah,
Jamie
yeah,
Foxx.
yeah. There's a part in the movie where he starts playing piano and everything blacks out and then he sees like purple stuff and like he's in like a flow state. And that's like what it feels like, where you're literally just completely in the creative process and you're just open to any ideas. Like on the Kids Tonight show, I got great advice from Questlove. He was like, put yourself in a bored situation. He was like, when you're bored, your brain works. He was like, when you are in silence or if you're just in boredom, he was like, creative thoughts will start to come because your brain needs to do something. So it's like you almost go into the state of just like letting ideas flow. And then especially I love collaborating with other people because it's always like you get like reassurance and then you also get like other ideas that you love. So I think it was like really cool. And that's why I fell in love with like Freddie. It was like we really meshed very well with our ideas.
So what you're telling me kind of reminds me of a couple things. One is like when an athlete gets in the zone.
Yeah.
And I lived in San Diego, but I would go to LA and there's an improv troupe there called the Groundlings. And I would do
I
improv.
love that. Your coach on Wizards, she works there at the Groundlings.
Was she a
in LA.
Groundling?
Yeah.
What was it, Mindy?
On
I've been there.
Wednesdays you do improv.
Sam?
Sam.
He's a Groundlings coach, an improv
Yeah,
coach?
she is. She's taller, redhead.
Super tall, redhead.
Well, I mean, I was there in 96, in 97.
yeah.
So, but I mean, but Mindy is still, she's over. But so one of the things about improv is that you do your scene and then you're done, it's over. But the funny stuff happens when you're running out of stuff. It's everything that happens afterwards. Like you've got this idea and you do it. And now, oh my God, we're done. And then the coach is like, keep going, keep going, keep going. And you're like,
That's all I got.
I got nothing. And then all of a sudden it's like you hit that black space and then things start coming out and it's hilarious and whatever. But of course that was
I love improv.
1996.
Yeah, that's awesome. I follow them on Instagram. They're
I
funny.
love improv.
The Groundlings?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an incredible troupe.
Yeah.
It's great. Oh man, it's really helped me out with doing radio. We have to improvise all the time.
Yeah, you got to be on your feet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, so now how about this whole fashion look you got going on? Do they do that for you too?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, they do?
I'm not even joking. Yeah. So we have Chris Brown's stylist.
Okay. Did they do this?
No, this is just me. These pants were from, like, I picked these out, and then this is just Cotton On and Abercrombie. This is nothing crazy.
It is? Okay, but let me ask you this. Like,
And these are from Devon Phillip. He's our stylist. He's literally like the sweetest guy. But we go into this guy's studio, racks of just clothes, like it's insane. And then he has this picture of Michael Jackson handing the crown to Chris Brown, which is, I forgot to tell you that. It's crazy. Sick. It's like a painting, and Michael Jackson gave it to Chris Brown. Dang. It's like crazy.
What about your hair though?
My hair?
Your stylist do your hair, or that's how
No, that's me and
like
my mom.
if you cut your hair, they wouldn't get, what are you doing?
My mom would be like that.
No, but nobody at the record label wouldn't?
Honestly, the record label wants to cut my hair, and I'm like, absolutely not. And I'm like, you're going to have to go through my mom with that one.
Why don't you want to cut your hair?
I think my hair makes me stand out. Like, if I cut my hair the way they want me to, I would blend in with every other boy.
I don't know, man, because that hairstyle, everybody your age has that hairstyle. My son's 19, and he just cut his hair the other day, finally.
I don't know. He's got something else about it.
Well, he's got something about it.
And I just got it cut. Normally when I, like, let it grow out, it's, like, very shaggy and, like, very grown out.
Well, I mean, if you think your hair is your thing, then that's... Yeah. I mean, remember Harry Styles? Harry Styles had that one long, all that hair. People loved his hair. And,
yeah.
That's good. So what about, like, do you do the hair and makeup and all that stuff on the set?
Yeah, like, we shot a music video, and we had hair and makeup. We had Paris Hilton's hairstylist. And then, so we have all that stuff.
What about you, Dad? How proud are you of this project you created?
It's insane. I mean, we always have these discussions and check in with each other, make sure, he's happy and, like, still feels...
Yeah.
Because so many people, they make comments like, oh, he doesn't have a childhood and all these things, like why is he working and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And I'm going, how many parents do you know that have their kids in traveling competitive sports that,
right here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you get them coaches, you travel with them, you give them the opportunities because that's where they show their passion and their drive and dedication. And some kids crave like that competitive thing and the camaraderie and all that. And other kids have an entertainment thing that they're into. But I've told him, I'm like, everything he's done in the world, like if it all went away, I'm most proud of who you are as a person and a human. Because he's just a sweet kid. He just treats people right. He's well-spoken. Education's always been very important because even when he was doing stuff, he toured last year like 130 some days on the road just as a hired gun as a drummer with other bands. I'm
like other adult bands?
Yeah, so we went out with Unconventional Kings, Dropout Kings, Tech Nine, did a bunch of different stuff. And I was like, I can't go to bat for you at school if you're, C's and D's and failing classes. So I was like, you got to stay on top of school so that I can go in and go, hey, look, like this is his college. I mean, he's dealing with real world scenarios. He gets to make money, but he's interacting with people. He knows how to communicate. He can look people in the eye. He's learning networking, relationships, time management skills, all these things that you don't really get taught in school. And
is there someone that's kind of like outside of your mom? Is there like a point person in the group with Republic Records or somebody they're like, okay, this guy or this woman is in charge of you now? No?
No.
It's still mom and dad.
It's still mom and dad.
That was very much.
Actually, that's what we've kind of made clear.
Oh, good.
Like, to everybody.
That's been a thing in the conversations that like one of us is always around no matter what. I mean, even when we go on tours, anything on set.
So you being his dad and he's 15, has he ever got in trouble for anything? You as a dad got pissed off, grounded him, spanked him?
I mean, your teenage kids always piss you off sometimes, and you're like, hey, whatever. I mean, and it's silly stuff. Something at school happens,
Pants kid.
Yeah, they're all They're all well, they were all doing it together.
But
he
I was
took
the only
rap.
one that got suspended.
Right.
All the other
he got suspended for pantsing. Pants is part of life, man.
And they were all doing it, and Reck took the rap. All the other kids lied, and he went in and told the truth, so he got in trouble. And then all the kids were texting him from class, like, "Bro, where are you?" And he's like, "We were all doing it, and I'm the one that took the rap."
I, like, in that moment, I was like so upset with myself, and I got home, and my mom was like, there's bricks out in the backyard. She was like, you need to stack them all nicely in the thing. I was like,
that's what I'm talking
it's
about.
hard.
I was like, okay. I was like, I'll do anything. And I did it. I literally took me like, I was out there for like 5 hours, just gloves on.
Moving bricks.
Actually, my hands were bleeding. I didn't have gloves on. Boosh, brick. I was just stacking all of them up.
You know what? I mean, pantsing is a part of being a guy.
Not anymore. Not in this world.
You can't, huh?
Just like can't do anything.
You can't do anything anymore.
But he's such a great kid. It's hard to, like, other than just your normal little stuff here and there, like, he hasn't gotten in trouble. He's
What
just,
about vaping? Have you done any of that?
Oof, no.
Good. That's so bad for you.
that's what's
Absolutely
cool.
not.
Honestly, like him
That's
coming
what-
up in this industry, meeting so many people, they have looked at him because they've been in that rock star life for so long. And so he's meeting a lot of these guys that have been through it, and they taken him under his wing, and they're just like, don't do it. Don't start your career this way. You're going to have so many opportunities. And, you know,
like I've learned so much about like myself and where I'm like, I have no desire to do any of that.
God,
I have no desire. I will see like, not to throw my guys in the band under the bus.
you don't have
like,
to call him out.
But like,
People you've been out with.
People I've been out with, I will see things and I just see people and I'm like, none of me wants to do that.
Good. That's really, really
I'd rather
good.
drink root beer.
That's fantastic, man. I'm so happy for you.
No venues have root beer, by the way. So if you're a venue,
Yeah,
get some
you
root
gotta
beer.
get
'Cause
some
there's
root beer.
And then I'm like, man, I got to get him like a Red Bull before a show or something. He just like needs a little
Red Bull's
something to
good.
pick him up.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give you. There's a good energy drink that's healthy for you.
Yeah.
It's called Gorilla Mind.
Gorilla Mind.
Gorilla Mind. Yeah, it's legit, man. It's like a lot of these, like Red Bull and these. And I mean, this is no affiliation. It's just they whatever the minimum requirement is. A lot of these energy drinks put it in the vitamins. This guy puts it so you benefit from it. And you can get it at Vitamin Shop, and they sell them at One Stop Nutrition or online. Gorilla, it's
I
legit.
love One Stop Nutrition. They have none in LA and I've been dying.
One Stop's legit. My oldest son works at One Stop.
They're amazing. We go to the gym and then we come back and I'm just like,
smoothies,
ooh,
man.
they're so good.
So they don't have you working. You're working out. What about dancing? Was that weird to learn how to dance?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Dude, I mean.
You would think him being a
I've
drummer, he would
always-
have like some
Right.
rhythm, and it was like, dude,
I would think like, yeah, I think part of me that like the fact that I think.
Can you do it? Are you doing it?
Oh yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. So
I can do it. Yeah.
Have they taught you any classics like the In Sync? Bye bye bye.
No, they've taught me like they taught us like Janet Jackson choreo that like Tucker did like in the 90s. Like it was crazy, like super cool stuff. But they've taught us like old Justin Bieber choreo. But I mean, it was really like we came in and was like basic, and it was like learn how to do this, learn how to do that. Then we started doing choreo. Then we started doing choreo to our songs, and then we had But yeah, you would think like me being a drummer with the rhythm, I'd be somewhat good at it. But I think that definitely helped. Mm-hmm. Not as much as it should have, but I think it definitely helped. And then also having like the best choreographers and dancers in the world helped too.
That's true.
I mean, like this one of this guy named Michael Wilson came in, and he did the new Michael Jackson movie that's going to come out. He did that entire thing. So he came in. And this was like the first time, it was the first time we were meeting him, and he was not coming in for dance. He was coming in for like artist development. So he came in, and he's like, everybody, get to the side of the room. So we all go to the side of the room, and we're like, he's like, walk. And so he plays music, and he's like, walk. And we start walking, and like there's like three, at the time Toby wasn't there. So there was two kids that were like really dancers. And so they start walking like dancer-ish, and like some of us like aren't walking like on beat and like everything and whatever. And so everyone starts walking, and he's like, stop. I said to walk. He goes, go back. And then we walk again, and everyone does it right. And he's like, if you guys can't do simple instruction, he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you guys. That was our first impression of him. He was like, all I did was tell you to walk. And so we did more exercises like walk on beat, all this thing. But he was unbelievable. I've never met a soul like him before. Mm-hmm. I'm not like religious in any way. I'm like a very spiritual person, but I don't really believe in anything. Mm-hmm. But he's a gift. He kind of like changed my life in that little bit of time I've known him. And there's not many people in this world that will do that. And he was just so brilliant. Like one of the boys, he's a very walled person. Like he doesn't let a lot of emotion out. And we love him. And Michael, like really was like digging deep and like getting stuff out of him. And it was like, we're in here for dance boot camp, but it's like, we're really just developing ourselves as artists. So, I mean, the dancing and artists and singing and like the boot camp was insane. Like it was crazy. It's like a mix of everything.
Was it 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day?
Like 6 hours of dancing.
And then you got to go home?
Yeah.
Well, that's just the dancing.
That's just dancing though.
And then
But
there's
it's 10 plus
writing.
hours a day, every day.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Is that over?
No.
Oh, it's not over. But at some point, it's just constant until the album comes out. Then you got to go. You probably got to do a lot of press, right? That hasn't happened yet, right?
we've done a little press for for the first single, and then we shot a music video, and then when we come back for the new year, the new single comes out, and then
But they probably got to do some marketing behind that, right?
They are, yeah. We've got a whole timeline for next year starting to pop off.
I mean, we got put on Sirius XM #1 hits.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
and then we got put on Billboard charts. We got on New Music Friday. We were above like Olivia Rodrigo and a bunch of people, so it was kind of cool.
It was crazy.
Have you already got the fan base starting to get a little freaky?
Yeah, it's a little crazy. I mean, we've just started, and the fans are kind of going crazy.
There's already fan pages out now, and
Yeah,
That's great. You gotta stay
JYT
humble.
Diary.
it's great.
There's so again, I keep bringing up Taylor Swift because I'm watching this documentary, and the way she treats people is fantastic. Like I can see you have that quality. But it's interesting when she's announced her tour, she started training 6 months before the tour.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she would run 8 miles.
And sing or whatever. Yeah, the set. It's crazy.
Yeah, fun fact, I knew I had a busy day the next day, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some rest, and I was like, I'm gonna set my alarm for like 6:45. I didn't need to be anywhere till 11, so I set my alarm at 6:45. I went down to the gym, I worked out, and then I ran like 2 miles, and I just sang the whole entire time, and I just sang and ran, sweating, and then I went to press, and then did this, that. And I think like the training, we've always talked about this as a family because like we go from project to project to project, and in between that time, that's where the real work should be. You never show up to rehearsal learning the stuff. You show up to rehearsal
Prepared.
rehearsing. So it's like you always should know your craft and know what you're doing. And so that's always been like important to me. And like Taylor Swift, like working the 6 months. That's why we're doing this boot camp now. So we have all the tools in our toolbox. So when things start to pop off and we're playing summer camps and we're playing mall tours and we're playing proms, it's like we're ready. We're
And you
not
got to do
behind.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you'll see in the documentary, Taylor Swift comes out and there's like nobody. She's at a fair and there's nobody on the the audience or anything. What's your favorite thing to do when it comes to singing, dancing, drumming, music? What is your favorite?
Performing.
Performing?
Love performing.
So, but specifically, like if you could do, like I've always thought, man, to be a drummer is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
Like being a drummer is freaking cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
Best seat in the house, they say.
It is, right? But it's
yeah.
also like, to me, like I started doing this thing where I'm on I'm trying to hit my 10,000 steps a day. So I'm on the treadmill and I'm trying to play music that has great drums because I feel like I have a mirror right in front of me. So I'm like drumming and I see my arms and I'm like, they're not there yet.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, drumming is just the freaking coolest thing.
You need that little car symbol. You seen that one that plugs into your
oh
it,
yeah,
like
right?
attaches to your
That's
vent,
right.
you know, it's a little crash when you're air drumming in your car.
What's the best drumming song?
There's a lot of good ones.
There is? I'm kind of going through a Beastie Boys phase right now, and I'm
Beastie Boys is great.
Freaking Sabotage.
Solid.
Yeah,
Solid.
I would say Song for the Dead by Queens of the Stone Age is unbelievable. Dave Grohl.
Is he your favorite drummer?
One of any John Bonham drums are
Oh
insane.
yeah, of course. Rush.
Rush is great. I would say, Limelight's insane. What's that?
That's on my treadmill workout.
Yeah.
Limelight.
Yeah,
there you go.
Limelight's great.
Yeah.
That's a good drum one. Narrow Forte by Slipknot is an insane drum
Dang,
one.
yeah.
Kind of like that. Yeah, I mean,
Have
there's
you
a
written
bunch.
songs where you've got drum solos, you're in there doing it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, well, for the band, like, not as much. I mean, I've drummed on some of the songs, and the live show, like, we'll incorporate drums. Like, there'll be like a dance break, and I'll be on like a
With JYT, you mean?
I'll drum.
So
for
they
them.
highlight your drum.
Oh yeah, I'll drum on that tour whenever we do that. But
Can everybody play an instrument on that band?
not everyone, but some people. Like, I play the drums. Toby can play the piano. Brian can play a little bit of guitar. So
That's good.
I think they're gonna incorporate that. But like my songs before the band, I played
Yeah, he
all the
wrote and
instruments.
helped co-produce all that stuff.
Dude, this kid is just different. Do you know what I'm saying?
We hear that a lot.
I mean, that's so crazy. It's like you're so well spoken. You have so much wisdom at 15.
I know. It's
I
crazy.
mean, I've been through every part. I honestly, like, almost every part of the industry. Like, I've been through a lot.
It's
I've
crazy
been
to
at the
think you've
back
been-
of Sprinter vans trying to find something to eat. And then I've also been on private jets to Grammy parties. Like, it's crazy.
Right.
I've seen everything at just 15.
Yeah, man. Stay away from them freak-offs, though.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to ask you about this. So here you are, a firefighter. You've probably seen some pretty horrifying things, right?
Yeah, we see it all.
Yeah. So have you ever seen anything where it was like you're just mortified and it messed up your day? Like it's just something, and then get a call from him, and you're like, oh, hey, man, how's it going? How was practice today? How was training? How was whatever? And you've got this horrible vision in your head.
Yeah, it's such a weird, just span of emotions at times, because, I mean, you can have a hard day, a hard call, and up until they've been gone in LA, it was like you come home and you have them there at the house, like they even took my pets, my dog, my cat.
He literally comes
So I'm like, I come home
to
alone.
nothing.
I got
comes
nobody.
home to nothing except
I
tortoises
get
in
you a
the back.
dog.
Yeah, I know. Oh, actually, we just talked about that.
just talked about
Laura was like, you should do the volunteer and foster a dog for a day when you're home. I'm like, that actually sounds like a
So
great
you
idea.
literally by yourself?
Yeah. So,
Literally by himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not
What's the
taking care
most
of the
amount of
house.
time? You've been is it a month by yourself?
well, they've been gone since May, and then it's only been a couple back and forth trips. When they get time off, or I go out for we get 4 days off at a time. So I'll try and pop out there when I can, but I have to trade shifts with guys, if they need time off instead of taking vacation. So it's got to make sense.
Sacrifices,
with my schedule.
this is why, I posted an Instagram video. If you were on my Instagram yesterday, you probably saw it. But I'm talking about how so grateful I am. There's not a lot of parents that will literally sacrifice everything. My parents have sacrificed everything for me, and it's always been a team effort. And he literally comes home to nothing. My mom quit her job. We're trying to afford to live out in LA. My mom we're going through things where my mom doesn't get to see what I do because I'm at work and I'm there by myself.
Close set, probably too,
Close
right?
set.
They don't want anyone.
I'm in rehearsal for 6 hours, and then I go in the studio, and she gets to see the end product, but she's always been around for everything, and that's what's made it worth it for her. So she's like, I get to see my son do what he loves to do, and I get to see the process. And lately, that's not been able for her to do that. So it's
But when it's over and you win your Grammy, you got to remember them in the thank you speech.
Heck
oh yeah.
You got to have one of those
Definitely.
moments.
No, it's always
I'll
been
probably rush the stage.
Oh yeah.
Where did you get the
Kanye.
name Recker? Where's that come from?
Dude, it just popped up. It was weird. We were going around names. His brothers' names are Stone and Slater. And so we were kind of you can't just have Bob or John. There's got to be something cool that has a good ring to it. And then we had, not too long ago, I'd moved to Gilbert when he was 2. And we didn't even know there was a street called Recker.
Oh,
so I don't know
yeah.
if subconsciously, because but anyways, he was
And both of my schools, my middle school and my high school, have been on Recker Road.
No way.
Yeah. So she just woke up at 5 a.m. and she was like, "What do you think about Recker?"
Maybe that's where he was he conceived on that road?
Yeah. No, we hadn't even been out this way, out in the East Valley. But she just woke up from sleeping at the hospital when he was getting ready, and she's like, "What do you think about Recker?" And I go, "That's actually kind of cool."
And how to pronounce your last name?
Eans.
Eans, okay. Yeah. What's your take on the tattoos? Because you're covered in them, right?
Yeah, I'm covered.
I'm gonna be covered.
You are gonna get.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have any now?
No.
My first tattoo is gonna be MWP and you.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's our family saying.
NWPU.
MWP.
What does that
You
mean?
tell them what it stands for.
Madly, wildly, passionately, and uncontrollably.
That's how we say we love each other. So
Yeah.
we love you madly, wildly, passionately, uncontrollably. So
awesome.
Laura's
My grandma
mom
always said it
it
to me, and my grandma was my biggest fan. She passed away 3 or 4 years ago from Alzheimer's, and she was the
Is
best.
that your mom? Your mom?
My wife's mom.
Yeah, my mom's mom.
Are your parents still around?
Yeah, my mom. She lives in Peoria. My sister's out there too.
I mean, is she what the heck? My grandson is.
It's nuts. Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
family's just kind of can you fill us in? What the heck's happening? I haven't seen you in months.
Wait, when are you getting the tattoo?
My 18th birthday.
You are?
Yeah.
You can get them before if your parents sign off.
Yeah, that's true, but I do like movies and TV shows and this.
Yeah, I saw because I saw Ariana Grande. She hosted Saturday Night Live, and she's covered in tattoos.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
That was
wasn't it?
That was a great
one of the
episode.
best Saturday Night Lives in years.
that Home Alone sketch.
It's brilliant
Saturday Night Live has not been good in a bit.
in a long time.
We have watched that show.
Since I've grown up on
So
it.
same with me.
Same with him.
I came in one day. I was probably 4 years old, and I came in. I was like, "What are you guys watching?" And we just watched it every Saturday since.
Yeah.
So like it's been like a family
It's a
thing.
staple.
That's what was cool when we went to
yeah.
New York for the Kids Tonight show. I was getting us set up in the apartment they had put us in, and they
For
went
rehearsal.
to set. And Laura texted me, and she was like, "You're not going to believe where their rehearsal space is," because they were still building their set out, and they were the original 6A. So Johnny Carson's set was where his studio was, and Jimmy's in 6B, so just right across the hall. But she sends me a picture, and it's the SNL stage. So that's where
My
the rehearsal
drums are
space
on the
was.
SNL stage, and I'm drumming because I'm practicing for the thing.
And then that's where we did table reads.
Yep.
So we had the whole cast and
That's
Jimmy.
nuts.
And then I walk out the door.
Yeah.
Well, I was
can't
literally
remember
on the SNL stage.
I can't remember the
I was
old
like-
guy's name. He's been there forever, but he gave me like a SNL like crew shirt, and then he was letting Rec walk through the door, come down the stairs.
It's
and
insane, dude. And that's been my dream to like host and be the musical guest.
That's gonna be great then.
be sick.
Maybe they can run this clip 5 years from now when you get to host it after winning your Oscar
Literally.
and your Grammy and your Emmy.
Get the EGOT.
But I was gonna say, so Ariana Grande covered in tattoos, but when you
Yeah.
see her in Wicked, they make it up. They
Yep.
take it all off. Somebody
crazy.
else too. Oh, The Rock.
Same The Rock, yeah. I was
The Rock, the
thinking The
Smashing
Rock.
Machine. He didn't have any tattoos. Or one tattoo. Yeah.
It just depends if you want to sit longer in the makeup chair. You know,
Are you watch? What do you watch for TV? Are you watching Stranger Things?
Oh my God, it's my favorite show of all time.
you don't even want to know the watch party we had because Thanksgiving.
Dude.
So him and his buddies.
So
played
me
D&D.
and my best friends, we this is a cool story. So my friend came to me in like 2nd or 3rd grade, and he was like, "Recker, you gotta watch this new show. It's called Stranger Things." I was like, "Okay, I'll try it." So I go with my mom. I start watching it. Fell in love with it. We've watched it every day since. And that same friend was like, "Dude, we should try Dungeons and Dragons. Like, we should just try it. Let's see how we play it." We've played Dungeons and Dragons ever since. Me and my 3 best friends, we've played, and we play on Halloween so all the time, and we just ride our bikes everywhere. Like, we literally like replicate.
You are
They try and
Literally.
Yeah.
So
They've got Demogorgon onesies.
oh yeah, we had popcorn buckets, Demogorgon popcorn buckets. It was crazy.
So what do you think's gonna happen? Who do you think's gonna die?
Well, Will has to die because he's in the hive mind. He's still controlled by Vecna. So if they kill Vecna, Will's going to die. You can even see it because when they hurt the Demogorgons, they hurt Will. So, and since day one, since season 1, episode 1, Will has been connected to the hive mind. And it even showed in season 4 how Vecna controls Will and started everything. So Will has to die for them to win. I think.
Are you watching it? Because I have a different take.
I'm intermittent. So
What's
I'm
your
not-
take?
Okay, so there was a movie. So the whole thing takes place in the 80s.
Yep.
Right, and they do a lot of this. I have not seen this anywhere. This is my own take. They do pay a lot of homage to the 80s, right? All these different movies, all these different things. And remember the flashback episode? I think Max goes back. Is it Max that goes back and sees the school in the 50s?
Yep.
That reminded me of Back to the Future.
I've seen this. It's gonna be time travel.
But here's the thing. Empire Strikes Back. Darth Vader is Luke and Leia's dad, right? Remember he goes, "Luke, I'm your father." And he finds out that she has a sister. I think 11 and Will are twins. And I think Vecna's their dad. And I think they're going to pay homage to, I'm getting goosebumps telling you. This is my own theory.
Dang.
Did you watch Empire Strikes Back? Are you a Star Wars guy?
I've only seen Rogue One.
Oh, Rogue One? Which
I've
isn't
only
bad.
seen Rogue One.
Well, the end of Rogue One, it goes into, it is Rogue One.
And it's funny, I dressed as like Anakin for Halloween, so
You can pull that off.
I haven't seen
I think Vecna is Eleven's dad and Will's dad.
I could see
and they're
that, but
twins from back in the
we've
day.
also seen Will's dad, but
But
it
doesn't
wasn't.
mean-
It was Jonathan's dad.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
so
Oh, I'm
I
a
have
big
these conversations with my kids. We talk about it
love it. I
nonstop
love
too.
it.
Just like they got into it as well.
Oh yeah, and then
I love how he's a rock star, but like such a nerd at the same time.
I'm such a
loves
nerd,
diving into that
such a
stuff.
nerd.
Do you play video games?
yeah.
What do you play?
I play a bunch of stuff. I play Fortnite, Call of Duty, Black Ops,
All right, good.
Rainbow Six Siege,
You're pretty centered, kid. He's pretty well balanced. That's great.
Little Tony Hawk
I'm real
Pro
happy for
Skater.
you, man.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Yeah.
You a skater? You a skater back in the
BMX.
day? Yeah. Oh, BMX.
But you know,
that's
that
right.
same kind of realm of
That's right.
everything.
X Games
So.
and all that.
I also watch Outer Banks.
Yeah, of course.
Outer Banks is good. What's another one I watch? Oh, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Oh, that's good.
It's so good. It's an animation, but it's really good.
That was my show when I was growing up.
Yeah, no, that's
He's got the Shaggy look. So,
Yeah, dude. If they redo it, you're the perfect Shaggy. Zoinks. Well, man, I'm really happy for you, man. You must be really proud of yourself. I mean, right? I mean, you dad. I mean, I'm so glad you came because
thanks
connect as a dad to be so proud of your
100%.
kids, right?
I always tell him that too because I go, as a dad, you can go like, I'm so proud of you. But I always ask him the question. I go, are you proud of you?
Yeah.
Because he's dealing with it and working through.
And
all
I'm
these
always
things.
myself's
like,
biggest critic. I'm like, dang, I should have done that better. Should have done this. But in the long run, I'm very proud of myself. I think there's this John Cena quote that I love where he's like, I am just lucky. He's like, I have been given lottery ticket after lottery ticket. And he says, like, my goal in life is to, like, find my purpose. And he's like, so at the end of every day, he asks himself, did I earn the sunset? Like, did I do something in my day that I was able to earn the sunset? And so I think, like, after every day, and like I write my goals down, I write how I did, I feel like that's my way of purpose, where I'm like, did I earn the sunset? Did I earn being here another day? Like, I'm not saying that like not doing my work is my lifeline, but I'm saying like that just gives me like a sense of purpose and like knowing that I'm doing good.
He also gives back a lot. You ever seen him with a Make-A-Wish kit?
Oh, he's one of my idols.
I think he's got the record for doing more Make-A-Wishes for anybody else in the world.
Yeah,
he's incredible that way.
Amazing.
Wow, that's good. You're so well put together, dude. I wish you massive success.
Thank you.
And I'm so excited to tell people about you. And so when do you go back to LA? You're only here for a couple of days, and
I'm here for 3 weeks.
3 weeks, then you go back to LA.
Good. So
2026 is going to be the launch of JYT.
It's going to be going.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The last week he's here, he's got to take his finals for the online school.
So I have to take finals.
What are you, 10th grade?
Yeah, I'm a sophomore.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I feel like every year we've said this is the year, this is the next biggest thing, and I'm like, man, it just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah,
we talk every year. We're
like, hey, what's the goals? And we're like, all right, next year let's crush it and let's do this better, go for this, and then every year.
And I think that's
better,
another thing where I'm so proud of myself. I'm like, every year has gotten better. It's not like every year I'm staying like this or every year I'm staying like this. Like, I'm progressing.
Do you do vision boards?
We haven't done.
I haven't done that.
We did that last year as a family, and it was pretty awesome. We got all the magazines, newspapers, cut stuff out, and everyone made their vision board. And I think that works, man.
I think it's great.
Maybe
that's cool. Just do that.
Really?
Yeah.
For like the year? Mm-hmm. It's cool.
Vision board. All right, man. Thanks for jumping on my podcast, Father and Son.
Thanks. Thanks for having us.
Okay, so welcome to our podcast. This is a little bit different today because this podcast is a spin-off of our radio show.